For well over 100 years, two countries have battled for one of the most coveted prizes in the world of sport. Along the way, heroes have been found, legends have been written, records set and broken. Now, over the next 8 weeks, the attention of those two nations will again turn to the contest, last for the millennium. It's Australia and England, and the glory of the Ashes. Welcome to the highlights of the opening day of the Ashes battle. This match being played at the Gabba in Brisbane and played in beautiful conditions. A bit of rain around the last couple of days, but today 27 degrees, hardly a cloud in the sky when the two captains went out to the centre. Tony Greig reported that the pitch was in great shape, lovely and hard. Looked as though there'd be plenty there for the bowlers in the first session, but then it would settle down very nicely as the day went on. Australia won the toss and decided to bat, and these are the teams. First of all, the Australian side with Mark Taylor, the skipper, Michael Slater, Justin Langer batting at 3, Mark Waugh and Steve Waugh, Ricky Ponting going in at 6 and Ian Healy 7. Now there's a bit of a tail there. Michael Kaspervich, Damian Fleming, Stuart McGill and Glenn McGrath. So it'll be the top batsman, Mark Taylor, will be looking to push the runs on the board. Jason Gillespie, 12th man for Australia. Now the England side, Michael Atherton, Mark Butcher, Nasser Hussain, Alex Stewart, the skipper, then Graham Thorpe, Mark Ramprakash, Dominic Cork, Robert Croft, Darren Gough, Alan Mullally, Angus Fraser and John Crawley, the 12th man. Well, we're going to join play now with the first ball. Darren Gough is the bowler. He's coming in from the Stanley Street end. Mark Taylor taking strike. Bill Laurie is your commentator, and alongside him is Tony Greig.
Carried through to Stewart. Good even bounce. Slater gets it away, runs for Australia. Fraction too short, the outfield's fast. That's 4.
Shouts of catch it, and it's just gone by the right hand. And that can so often happen when a captain decides to split his slip cordon.
Gone. This time Mullally has got the wicket once again.
Yes, well, the drinks breaks ball to wicket. Michael Slater going for the big drive, and that's a good catch.
1 for 30 at the moment, with Slater, Court, Butcher, Mullally for 16. It went in the air, and that's pretty good bowling. Gough has played for that.
Might be just missing leg. No, umpire Francis says you're out.
And it's definitely full. Just Langer plays back, and Australia lose their second wicket.
That's well struck. It's gone in the air, but well over the top of the point. And Mark Waugh off the mark with a boundary.
Well, they're shouting. Now it's going to be a question of Darrell Hare asking KT Francis. No problems there. That's 3 for.
Yes, there's no doubt that he certainly wasn't saying to the umpire, I'm not sure, because he's caught that well and truly. And it all ends as Mark Waugh being out, 3 for 106.
Another one down, and there's a bit of lift and extra bounce for Dominic Cork. And Australia 4 for 106. Taylor gone.
I don't know what the Englishmen had in their drinks, but they better send it out to every over, because it's done the trick here. Taylor is gone. It's 4 for 106.
Fine shot, that's 4. You pay when you let off Stephen Waugh. Glorious cover drive. Steve Waugh fine, that's 4 more. The leg glance. It's a fine knock once again from the veteran Stephen Waugh. He's a tremendous player under pressure.
In the air and got him. He's got him. He was not far away when he took this catch.
Ricky Ponting really timed the ball, but he took the risk of hitting it in the air and he paid the price. England have been in trouble 2 or 3 times today, but they've been able to get wickets at vital times. That was one of them. Ricky Ponting's gone. Picture the man taking the catch. Cork the bowler. Australia now 5 for 178.
Oh, and that's his 50. He's played it away nicely on the onside. It'll be picked up on the boundary. So just a single. Stephen Waugh just acknowledging the applause. He's come in, and once again, he's looked pretty good. So Stephen Waugh 50 in the commentary box now. Ian Chappell and Ian Botham.
Healy hasn't quite got it off the middle, but it'll get him 4. Steve Waugh starting as he started his innings yesterday. He looked in terrific touch. No third slip. If you're not going to attack first thing in the morning, when are you going to attack? Well, Healy loves it in that area, and that's a terrific way to bring up your 50.
So there shouldn't be any short runs. There shouldn't have been any, and it's a brilliant performance from Steve Waugh. Seen him play some very good innings recently. That is one of the best.
Yep.
That's well played. 100 for Ian Healy, his 4th in Test cricket.
Splendid performance.
Mullally continuing.
Got him. Got the edge. Well bowled by Al Mullally. It's been a good spell since the luncheon break. Stephen Waugh falls for a magnificent 112. But full credit to Alan Mullally. Good line, movement off the seam, a genuine nick, and Stewart did the rest.
And he was out there for 329 minutes, and they're on their feet. What a good player.
Got him. Well bowled, Alan Mullally. He's got 4. This young man has done a great job for England.
And it's a faint little nick through to the keeper, and so once again it's the Stewart Mullally combination. That's well bowled and unfortunate for Michael Kaspervitz.
That's for a stroke.
Chance at mid-on, Mullally, and he's got it. So now Ian Healy has been dismissed after passing 100.
Great innings from Ian Healy. 134, 8 for 420.
It's gone for it. He's put it away. That's a good shot. One bounce over the rope. And again, Mullally's out there. He won't get it. It's a long, long hit. I think it's over the rope, is it? No, it's 4.
And Mullally has done it. What a start. And we were talking before the start of this game along the lines that he was the key man. The change in the style of attack, left arm over the wicket, would be very beneficial to England, and to a certain extent it's proved to be so. 9 for 445.
Well, that really is rubbing in. Darren Gough has bowled, he's probably been the best of the England bowlers, and he hasn't had any luck at all. And there's 50 for Damien Fleming. Well done, his first one in Test cricket. He's hit that well. Another boundary, higher score in first-class cricket for Damien Fleming. Australia 9 for 480.
McGrath goes. It's in the air. This will be out. Atherton's under this. This will be the end. Yes, he catches it. A wicket for Croft. All out for 485. Australia, wonderful effort. They were 4 for 106.
He's had a long time to wait for a wicket in international cricket. Mark Atherton takes the catch and gets off the field as quick as he can.
485 centuries to Steve Waugh, 112. Ian Healy, 134. And then Damien Fleming, his career best 71 not out. And the England bowlers by that time had just about had it, and the batsmen were thinking of what might have to happen when they went out for the last 20 or so overs. Darren Gough continued to be unlucky, 1 for 135. Dominic Cork 2 for 98. But I was particularly pleased for Alan Mullally, who bowled well all the way through. He's the variety England need in their bowling attack, left arm over the wicket. And I was hoping he'd do well at Test match level. 5 for 105, 40 overs and 10 maidens. A wicket for Croft and 1 for Fraser, and Ramprakash bowled just 2 overs. We're going to join play now in England's reply. It's in the first over, none for none. McGrath is bowling to Mark Butcher, the left-hander. Bill Laurie is in the commentary box, and with him is Ian Botham.
Bit of pad or bat, and it races away, and that could be 4. Wait for the call from umpire Hare. I think it was a leg by. It's runs on the board for England. Gabba gets an egg. He's gone straight down to the throat of Mark Waugh. Beautiful bowling. Atherton was squared up. It's 1 for 11. A great start for Australia.
Perfect line around off stump. That goes straight to Mark Waugh. England, not the start they wanted, 1 for 11.
Oh, good shot again. That's very well played. That was pitched up, swinging into him. He's closed the face on that one and caressed it through the onside. Just managed to get to the boundary.
Beautiful shot. Fraction short, he was back quickly. Beautiful use of the feet.
Oh, good shot through the covers. And what a good way to bring up a half century. That's a lovely cover drive. Into the fence it goes. And that'll be a confidence booster. That's well played.
.50 for Mark Butcher.
That's 4 more. It's all happening for England at the Gabba. And good luck to them because they've been very positive. Got him! Got the breakthrough, the local. The front 145. A very good delivery, good genuine nick. The end of a fine partnership.
That's terrific bowling, isn't it? You've got to give credit there. It's due. Michael Pesvich getting away swingers. An angle one in the ball before. England now 2 for 145.
There's no shortage of excitement. Wow. Would you believe it?
You could not have hit it any more accurately to the fieldsman, so he'll be feeling as sick as a dog. However, these things do happen. Kaspervit's down there, made the catch, and McGill is off the mark. So the England captain is out, 3 for 168.
That's an excellent shot. Better timing on this occasion from Graham Thorpe. Oh, beautifully struck. And there's a test ton, the first one against Australia for Mark Butcher.
Oh, he's got him! What a catch! They went into their shell, they paid the penalty. That's a gem, that's a classic.
Mark Butcher's long innings comes to an end. He's played very, very well. Mark Butcher, caught and bowled Mark Waugh, 4 for 240.
In the air, but that's his single. So before the tea break, Thorpe has managed to get one away, and he's got 50.
Well, it's taken a long time, but McGrath has finally got him on the bouncer.
Yeah, well, Glenn McGrath's bounce is right on line. They just cramped him for room. Graham Thorpe loves the short stuff, likes to play the pull and hook. And Glenn McGrath really wanted that one. He was focused this morning. He wanted that wicket. And he gains a 5th wicket for Australia. And England are 5 for 315.
Nice stroke. Outfield is still relatively fast, even though it was saturated, water lying all over the ground yesterday evening. And that is another bit of good thinking from Glenn McGrath. And Dominic Cork is the victim. That's well bowled.
Yes, beautiful bowling from Dominic Cork. From Glenn McGrath to get rid of Dominic Cork. He's very happy with that one. Glenn McGrath peppered him with some short stuff. Dominic Cork was trying to get off strike and couldn't get off strike with a single. Hit the splice, the bat went for the hook, and Glenn McGrath gets Australia's 6th wicket. England are 319.
Good try.
That's well played. He's cut that one away down to the boundary, and that's his half century. Well, that's very well played.
It's got him, got through him. Good change, nice length.
And Croft, after a good innings, is gone, and England are now 7 for 360.
LBW. Well, it's hit him on the inside of the front pad. It's not as though it's hit him on the outside, so that certainly could have been very close. It's given out by umpire Hare, and it's now 8 for 373. Goff goes for naught. Thinking of the injustice of the world that he had 28 shouts himself and couldn't get one. Well, there's another one for Glenn McGrath.
The next ball, Alan Mullally, first ball, a short one. And Mark Ramprakash wasn't too happy with Robert Croft, and I don't think he'll be very happy with Alan Mullally. First ball, it's on 68. And one thing's for sure, that's Glenn McGrath's on a hat-trick.
That's out. This is the final wicket.
Yeah, it's just catching the shoulder of the bat. Angus Fraser tried to get the hands and bat out the way. Simple catch to Mark Waugh. And 6 wickets to Glenn McGrath. He deserved them. Bowled absolutely sensational this morning. And the Australian team clapping him off. And Mark Ramprakash with 69 left stranded.
375, a deficit of 110. The Australians in the ascendancy once again. Mark Ramprakash went right through for 69 not out, but there are 3 ducks there. Dominic Cork, Darren Goff and Alan Mullally, a first bowler, with Ramprakash stranded at the other end. Angus Fraser, the last man out. Bowling figures for Australia. I thought that was a superb performance from McGrath. He was in outstanding form today. He seemed to have his rhythm right, bowled with plenty of pace and movement off the seam, and he was on top of all the batsmen. 6 for 85 from 34.2 overs and 11 maidens. 2 wickets for Kasprovic, who bowled pretty well all the way through. 2 for 82 for him. And McGill spun the ball today. That'll be significant on the final day of this match. 1 for 70 for him. And Mark Waugh, 1 for 18. We're going to join the reply now, the Australian reply, with Michael Slater taking strike. It's the second over, 1 run on the board. Dominic Cork is the bowler. And your commentators, Bill Laurie and Ian Botham.
It's gone for it. It's a good result. A little bit risky. Walking over cover. That's the way Michael Slater plays. Darren Goff with a big job here for England, the main striker. And that's a good shot. That's a glorious shot, so Slater's intentions are clear. There's 4 more. It's a glorious shot.
That was the attempted in-swinger to Michael Slater. Drifting into his pads. And away it goes. If they keep on this rate, Bill, I think they'll be spot on. I think England might be batting by the start of tomorrow's play.
There's 4 more, just over gully. There's 4 more. It's Mark Taylor on strike. Mark Taylor got him! It's bowled for a duck, a rare duck. I think it's his first ever duck in Test cricket in Australia for Mark Taylor, and Cork has done the damage with an in-swinger.
Taylor goes for naught.
Just out of reach of, well, he didn't actually reach for it, but it's gone out to the deep mid-wicket boundary. And it's taken Michael Slater to 50 and taken Australia to an interesting position. A perfectly logical thing for them to do, to start looking for victory with a lead of 100 for 10.
Oh, and that's gone through. Short delivery outside off stump.
Long on and dropped.
Playing an hour's 50. Nice half century. He's played well. Just get ready in the stands. That, I want to tell you, is a very big hit. There it is. That is a brilliant 100. Got him. Angus Fraser has caught the ball of Michael Slater, forcing on the back foot. And quite rightly, he will get a big ovation here. That has been a splendid innings, wonderful entertainment for the people who paid their money at the gate, and great stuff for the television audience.
He's gone for this down the ground. Alan Mullally has made good ground to his right and takes a safe catch.
His part, not quite getting it out of the middle, just a little, probably a little low on the bat. But Alan Mullally takes that quite comfortably. Good innings though from Justin Langer. Not happy with himself getting out. He's done a pretty good job for his side. He's gone for 74. Caught the alley ball. Croft. It's 3 for 199.
War has decided the best method is get out of your crease and try and get to it before it lands in the rough patch. Very well run. Very attacking cricket.
Yes, and as it was not fielded by Stewart, Mark Waugh was looking for the 5th.
There he is, he's declared.
Well, that is a very good declaration from Mark Taylor, 3 for 237. It leaves England with 348 to win, and 62 overs were bowled there. Slater, a wonderful knock from him, 113, and then Justin Langer chimed in very nicely also for 74, and the Waugh brothers there, Mark on 27 and Steve 16. 3 for 237, a challenging declaration, and England's bowling. Darren Gough went for 50 off 6, a wicket for Dominic Cork, and only 5 overs for him, and a wicket each for Angus Fraser and Robert Croft. Well, now, England had to get through a very nasty period of 7 overs there, and they did it satisfactorily. Atherton made 18. He was on a pair when he started. Butcher on 7. No wicket for 26. And they need 348 England's overall target. They're none for 26 at the moment. And that's after Australia made 485 and 3 for 237 declared. England 375. And yesterday, Michael Slater with that brilliant 113 and Langer the 74. But particularly Slater gave Taylor the chance to make a challenging declaration. 26 on the board for England, with Atherton 18 and Butcher 7. We're going to join play in good conditions. The pitch was in, well, quite a good state, still very firm. Looked as though there might be some turn there, say for Stuart McGill and perhaps for Mark Waugh. But basically, it was still a good batting track. We're going to join it now in the second over of the day. 2 runs have been added. Michael Atherton is taking strike and Glenn McGrath is the bowler. In the commentary box, Bill Laurie and Ian Chappell.
Good shot. Fleming the chaser. 4 runs. He's a very good puller, Michael Atherton. He normally hits the ball to the ground too. That was well played. Gone for it. It could be out. Fleming's under it. You get this? Yes, he does. McGrath gets him again. That's a breakthrough they needed. 1 for 46.
On that occasion, Glenn McGrath didn't so much go for the height, but he went for a bit of width. Made Atherton drag it from well outside the off stump. That's why it's caught the top edge. Damien Fleming, good pair of hands, camped under it early. That's good judgment and took it very comfortably. So Glenn McGrath continues his hold on the former England captain. England 1 for 46.
What a beauty. That is a cracking stroke.
It's given him. LBW.
It struck Butcher on the front pad, and the umpires are always alert to whether or not it gets through. It didn't touch the front pad, went straight through and hit the back one. There's only a short distance to go there and onto the stumps. 2 for 96.
Got him! Yes, well bowled and well caught. Australia on fire at 3.103. And good bowling by Mark Waugh. Skipper's gone for... Got him! That's the one they wanted. Straight the short leg off the meat of the bat. And Mark Waugh strikes again.
Quite amazing, isn't it? Really a nothing delivery. Turned away. Fine catch. But, I don't know. You know the guy's there. Why are you playing it? Seems so strange to me. Mark Waugh, though, got rid of Alex Stewart, and he's got rid of Graham Thorpe. He's gone for 9. It's 4 for 133.
Oh, just wide of Mark Waugh, just tapped it away. He'll go for 4, but wasn't far from Mark Waugh if he can catch anything. Oh, he's got in the wrong one. He didn't pick it. Can you believe that? Looking for the 3 for his 50. Cut against the spin and paid the penalty.
I'm a little surprised that Stuart McGill hasn't bowled more wrong-uns, because Nasser Hussain, I think, has a problem picking him. And I think this is pretty obvious here. Nowhere near it. Didn't work it out. chopped it onto the stumps.
England struggling now at 5 for 148.
Short delivery and hit away nicely. That was nicely timed, actually. It's much better.
Oh, beautiful. Beautifully bowled. He is having a great time. For a young spin bowler who's playing in only his 5th Test match, that is a wonderful dismissal. He drew the batsman down, spun it past the outside edge, and Healy completed a very good stumping, but it was beautifully bowled.
Yes, he's got him foxed, hasn't he? That's the leg spinner. He's already beaten him with the googly, and off go those bails. He's stranded way down the pitch, and it was. The over's been a good one. The googly, which he didn't pick, followed by a really good leg spinner. Ramprakash out for 14, 6 for 161.
The boundary there for Dominic Cork. One of the reasons McGill is bowling so well today, I think, is tied up in the way he's approaching his job. It's not easy for a young spin bowler. Everyone expects him to do well. Everyone's talking about, is he going to do a Warnie? And that puts a lot of pressure on him. I'm impressed by the way he's been approaching his job.
The umpires have decided that the light is not good enough to continue at 6 for 179. Cork on 21, Croft on 4. Eric Stewart, I think, delighted with that decision. It is dull, and it's a very tough decision for the umpires.
They never came back. Play was abandoned, and this is the reason it was abandoned. It was fierce stuff, I can tell you. A storm that swept through Brisbane, concentrating itself on Woolloongabba and on the cricket ground. And lightning was arcing in the stands here. It was quite sensational, but not very pleasant. And the rain, it just threw it down. The ground was covered with water at one stage. It was just like the middle of the night. And they never got back on. They were hoping at one stage they would be able to, but this is the way it finished, with the England batting card 6 for 179, Dominic Cork 21 and Robert Croft 4, with the top score there of Nasser Hussain on 47. Now the bowling figures for Australia, some significance there. McGrath continued his good form, 16 over 6 maidens, 1 for 30, and Stuart McGill, I thought he bowled very well. And if England have been concentrating on leg spin, well, I can assure you they haven't mastered it yet. He turned the ball a great deal. He had his wrong and working and his top spinner. And although he's raw, he's only playing in his 5th Test match. He bowled 22 overs, 4 maidens, and took 3 for 51.